for those of you watching in the future on YouTube. It's been a day for you, but for us, it's only been a few minutes. So welcome to part 2 of our Let's Play of Horizon Forbidden West on Ultra Hard difficulty in New Game Plus. I'm ready to get started. I'm going to load us straight into here so we can get going. And I'm sure you guys are ready to get going. So we are at what would be a level 4 quest, right? Whatever. The point of the lance. After having failed to find a backup of Gaia in the Far Zenith facility, Aloy and Varel travel to Meridian in search of a new lead, but find they are not the only ones seeking answers. Alright. Let me see. I'm going to check one more thing before we get going. It's actually not a bad song, but that's not what I'm looking for. Okay. We are good to go. Let's see what Aloy has to say. She's got a bad feeling. Awesome.
Looks the same as before.
FAS BOR 7 quantum processing module heavily damaged.
Never could pull this
Examine
thing
the
out
warp
of...
chat.
What? Transmission.
And the other shoe drops.
He couldn't.
He could.
Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there.
Alright, so we're not going to spend as much time, chat, as we did in our first run, looking
Maybe
around
I
at
can
random
jump to
stuff.
that ledge behind me.
Finding stuff that we don't need. Like, I'm still going to heavily loot, right? Like, this is a loot box, simply because they have things that we need to craft ammo for weapons. Also, quick check. Okay, we don't have access to our full inventory yet, so we are technically in the...
Should be able to jump back and reach those ropes behind me.
We are in the... Hold on. Sorry, we are still technically in the tutorial stage, which is fine.
There we go.
That almost went bad.
How to cross over to the spire. Got it. Should be able to get up there now. I thought Silence was helping me when he gave me his lance. But it looks like he tricked me. It transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that? Well, if I can figure out where he sent it, I can track him down. Hopefully the transmission node at the top will tell me. Looks like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the inside?
Maybe. Let's get it. Sorry, chat.
An elevator?
It's
Let's see.
mostly smooth. I won't say it's pretty smooth. Assassin's Creed is definitely a smoother parkour system, but Horizon's getting there.
Access lift activated.
My lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
The whole thing is opening up. Huh. Wonder what the Carja will make of this.
And it's nice and rainy up here and miserable. Isn't that sick, chat?
There's the note.
Sam Hell. Oh, so that's where he sent the transmission.
Bastard.
Well, Aloy, I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my ruse.
I've been busy.
You rigged the Lance to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless. You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or why to obtain one of those Gaia backups you've been having such a hard time finding.
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, why don't you come out here and
She
find me
hates
in the
him, chat.
Forbidden
That's the
West
face of hatred.
and learn
That is
all
100%
that
the
I've
face of
discovered.
hatred.
Oh, I'll come find you, all right.
Yes. Well, the coordinates should make it simple enough. Even for you.
Gotta love silence, chat. Gotta love silence. Huh, interesting. Wonder who the live unfollow was, chat.
There's no other choice.
Love how she's like, there's no other choice.
Better let Varl and Murad know what I found.
Okay. Tower closed back up, chat.
You went inside it, and it transformed, almost like the day of the battle. I can only be
Correct.
grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it, the Tanakh, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said,
They'll allow
under
us,
the
don't
Sun
worry
King
about it.
Vard, a fragile peace has been negotiated.
Really?
And indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two
Okay.
on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tanakh might grant right of passage
Interesting.
instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
It's not terrible.
The Sun King.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now? Please?
Itamin, quiet.
Little Itamin.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls
gonna
for
be
a
sick.
ceremony of
Itamin-
offering at the palace. But I thought you would prefer a less...
I have a
formal
feeling the next game. Oh no, it
Bring
won't.
them,
Itamin
please.
won't be of
Avad,
age
this
by
is
the
all
time those
very kind,
machines reach Earth.
Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick, better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
Ceremonial in nature purely.
Try it on.
I love how Varl understands more about this than Aloy does. Aloy's like, what do I do with it?
Beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal gratitude.
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
Okay. Okay, chat, let's talk to everyone
I
real
need
quick.
to attach the master override to my new spear. Should be a workbench around here I can use.
I'll be right here until you need me.
We'll modify our spear after we talk to everyone. I'm definitely going to go talk to everyone.
Ignoring me again?
Lady! By the forge, it's her! The savior!
Almost missed it. Actually, almost actively missed it, chat.
Looking sharp as ever.
Aha! There you are!
Okay. Okay.
The battle really wrecked this place.
Anyways, okay. I'm done monkeying around, chat.
It's her! She saved Meridian!
She saved Meridian. Oh my god, yes. Alright, let's talk to all the friends, chat. We have to.
Looks like a memorial. Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades.
Mm-hmm.
Glad I came along.
Is that a statue of me?
Yup.
That's new. I guess I should be flattered by the statue.
True.
It feels wrong. Especially when my job's only half done.
Give me a second, chat. Okay, let's see what we got going out here. Let's talk to you, Avad.
The sculptor wanted something even bigger, twice the size, covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right. I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger. But it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west.
Really?
To Nox territory.
By the sun, that's a Noct? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
Years of
When you
hostility.
say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to know.
As you know, my father raided all the border tribes. Asurum, Banuk, and Nora suffered greatly, resisting as best they could. But none fought back like the Tenakth. They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands. Getting
Interesting.
them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
What makes
Embassy.
this coming embassy so special?
Well, just like today, it is special because of the guest. Our delegation will meet with the Tenakth just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier. Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
Okay. Fashav.
Your cousin, Fashav. How long has he been a Tenakth captive?
5 years? Tenakth emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive? I'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
If I see him, I will.
Hope for peace.
How did you get the Tanakhs to talk again after the war?
The same way I got you to talk. By giving gifts.
The Tanakhs like tiaras?
More like medals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions.
Chat,
The gift seemed to
I
have eased
have
attention.
my own worries.
But this coming embassy is the most important yet.
Just Jeff, what the fuck?
The best
How do we
sign
not
we've
catch
had
that?
So far that the Tanakh will not last in peace.
I used an Ultra Ball, right? Bruh. No shot. No, I used a Premier Ball. Okay, I didn't because I used a Premier Ball. You used an Ultra Ball. What the? Bro, chat. Jeff, in his chat, threw an Ultra Ball at this Magnemite and didn't get it. I threw a Premier Ball. So for me, it's like, I mean, I used a shit, you know, Pokeball level ball.
One moment, Aloy. There's
I've
something I
fought
must ask.
Magnemite in Pokemon games and they'll be
Since
like,
you left,
nah.
I've thought of little else.
So,
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you or hold you back, but I need to know. When your mission is over, will you return to Meridian and stay? Long enough for us to spend time to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
oh, chat. He doesn't know. For those of you who were here for the DLC, he doesn't know. Aloy will confront the challenge directly. Okay, so this is confrontation. This will use a clever, less obvious approach. And then will express compassion or give voice to her deepest convictions. Flashpoints offer moments of emotional choice. How Aloy expresses her personality is up to you. Aloy, I think, in my opinion, the Aloy that we know and see in the cutscenes written by the writers, chat, written by the writers, would choose to confront this with a, are you kidding? Should we do it? I mean, I'm considering it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm not considering it. I am considering it. Let's do it, chat.
I'm listening to a word I've said. The reason I'm heading west is to deal with a danger. Not just to Meridian, but a whole lot else. You really think I've got time to imagine holding hands and watching the
Okay,
sunset
that's a little
or
mean, chat. We shouldn't have
whatever?
done that.
Well, I don't.
I see. I'm sorry, Aloy. You're right, of course.
I've never explored that option, and I'm never doing it
Please
again. That's so mean.
Forget these foolish things I've said. I bid you farewell. As always, our hopes ride with you.
I feel bad, chat. I honestly kind of feel really bad now. I'm not even gonna cap that. I feel that was extremely mean. I honestly didn't expect her to
Queen
just
Masadi.
eviscerate him,
Blessed
dude. Like,
champion.
what?
Itamen, what do you
Oh
say?
my god.
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall.
All right, brother,
and for
I'm gonna need
defending
you
our
to
holy
talk
city
like a
against the
normal
forces of
human
Shadow.
being, please.
Did I say right?
You said it fine, Itamen. And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itamen.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that.
Yes, actually, chat. Turns out, yes,
But
actually.
when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
Aw.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion.
Yeah, I'll, Why do you have to remind me that there are Thunderjaws? God damn. And here I was feeling all confident. We're doing a lot of damage, and then the kid mentions
Part of the
Thunderjaws.
Deathbringer
Chat.
we defeated.
That's true. That's true.
This machine was the last line of defense for Hades.
Mm-hmm.
It dragged the orb up here and then nearly killed me, but it's just a piece of scrap now.
Mm-mm-mm. All right, let's make sure we've talked to everyone. I'm gonna have to expand our circle of because Modify Sphere is up there, but we supposedly still have people to talk to, so I have to find those people or find
Machine
those
carcasses.
investigation areas.
Remnants from the Battle of the Elite. We were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled. But we pushed through.
Finally. Here we go. Those Tanakh already scared the living forge out of me. And now those rebels?
What you need is a beer, a bath, and a bed.
You know what? I can't remember. All you hammerheads. First one to start singing gets slapped. Missy!
I'll come find you later. At least the cards are paying us to do their hard work this time.
Sorry, chat. I want to get out of here and fight more machines, but like we have to make sure we talk to everyone. Optional objectives are huge, chat. They're huge. Can we? Okay, we can't do that. That's for sure. Do 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 do. Do do.
All right. This is better than staring at the dawn.
Honestly, this place just looks amazing. They really did a good job. Nope, don't do that. Nope, don't do that. They did a really amazing job with just the scenery for this entire area. No. You already visited chat. What am I missing, chat? What are we missing? Please do not hit me with your hammer. Chat, who have we not talked to? The real question is, who have we not talked to? Because I could have swore that we talked to everyone.
Meridian owes you a debt it can never repay, Savior.
That's fine. Ah, okay.
There. The workbench.
Before I talk to them, we're gonna get the supply cache.
Both
All right, I think we've gotten
Venetia.
everyone. They should be the last people, and then
Thanks
we'll
for
go from
being
there.
here.
Wouldn't miss it, even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Venetia, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I
Hey,
see that look
Churchy,
on her
appreciate you,
face.
bro.
She's
Happy
got
Sunday,
business
bro.
to attend to, and it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had.
No, Huntress, please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts.
True.
If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
How have you been?
You both look like you're doing well.
Mr. Shiny Pants here is now the Sun King's senior military advisor.
Ooh,
That means people actually have to listen to him talk.
Really?
May the sun bless their sorry souls.
Yes, may the sun
At
bless
least I
their
say
sorry
something of
souls.
substance every once in a while.
What was that? I just fell asleep while you were talking.
And how about you, Venetia?
I love them, chat.
I've been looking after Nasadi and Edaman, two
Chat, this is the best couple in Horizon right here. These two are a pair of clowns, bro.
parts
Clowns.
bodyguard, one part.
Bad
Actually,
influence.
fully
I
clowns.
was gonna say nanny, but I like your version better.
Okay.
I
Edaman.
never pictured you as a nanny. Edaman must be special.
Hold on now. I'm not entirely domesticated. Nasadi was the mad
Computer's
Sun
running
King's
so
wife.
hot
She
right now,
has
chat.
enemies.
I am
I'd
gonna have
have
to
foil a plot or two.
upgrade
Right.
to the M3 Max chips.
You can try
this
to
year.
hide it. But
CPU
inside,
usage.
you're as
My
soft
CPU
as a
usage
silk
has steadily
pillow.
gone up.
Oh.
So.
You have no idea.
Huh? Oh dear.
We were talking about Edaman?
Yeah. Okay, I admit it. Edaman's cute. He's fun. And he looks up to me. I like him. Except when he forgets to wash his hands after hooking worms in that muddy garden behind his solarium. Blech.
Well,
It's been
that
months
sounds
since
like a
I was in
human reaction.
Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Karja?
True.
After you wiped out the eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow, so the commoners cleaned out the citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uther to take command of the garrison there,
Okay.
but Captain Cudley here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
Well, I know. You're out. Go! Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
Maybe we're out of our depth here. Should we head back?
I'll test after stream chat.
And I had such high
And if that's actually a possibility, we'll definitely do that. If we could come back here to talk to them at the end of the game and have like a unique thing, right? Spear upgrade. Installs the Master Override in a new module will enable the build-up and release of kinetic energy in combat. Requires a Resonator Blast skill to use. Excuse me.
Fine. I hope.
Okay. Master Override installed. Plus, something new. To store up and release energy. Resonator. Should help in a fight.
Okay.
Thanks again for bringing me. Haven't felt this alive.
Can I not use that bench again?
I know,
could. That
right?
bench is only
Now,
for
shut
that.
it. I'm trying to concentrate.
Oh, don't worry about
Your voice is way too high. You need to cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Hey, cut it. We need some
Aloy,
OT Genesis in
Are
here,
you
chat.
finished with your friends, or do you need more
Good
time?
old Azumarill is chilling with us today. Exclamation point poke check to see if you need it. Exclamation point poke check or poke catch if you want to catch it. Let me poke check this thing. Okay. Time to go. Chat,
I
we've
better get
talked to
going.
everyone.
And if I'm headed west,
We've
it
talked
sounds
to
like I'll
everyone
need a rite
already.
of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually,
Yep,
it
and
might be
machines
better
don't
to
need
rest here
rest.
tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
She's leaving in the middle of the night without him, chat. There's no way. I don't remember Varl coming out with us at the start, so I'm assuming she's planning to slip out. Like, at least give him the option. What? Bro, my buddy was like, oh, I'm about to text that nigga. Like, you need to relax. Let's go, chat. Sport mode. Yo, kick that ram in sport mode. Like a sneezing chihuahua, chat. Let me mute out for this beautiful.
These words don't seem like mine. but the iron won't subside. No matter what I try. And my raindrops in the flood, in this emptiness, in the storm. If I falter, if I fall, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand
In the middle of the deserts, chat. Look at these. Look at these cities. Chat, they really created some beautiful scenery. Alright. I will be back in a second. You guys are going to be writing this out. Be literally right back.
edge beyond the shore, this weight of root and rot. I long to reach the other, to find the path we lost. And my raindrops in the flood, in this emptiness, in the storm. If I'm broken, if I'm torn, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the
Damn, chat. Where'd you find this one?
Sparks to steel.
Ah.
Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chainscrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine.
Anytime someone tries to get in Aloy's
should
way,
anyone
Aloy's
ask,
just like eye roll.
might be best to say you
well,
forced
I'm gonna
me.
keep going and, you know.
I see smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Ain't that the truth?
Smoke's probably coming from something the machines wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect.
Guess what, chat? We have everything back.
Because of all the fuss.
Let's go!
What sort of machines are
Correct,
causing
chat.
trouble?
We have our railgun from the
Nasty
DLC,
ones.
which I'm
Lots
going
of
to
them.
abuse through the Let's
Bristlebacks,
Play.
they're called. The strangeness is, they're not
these
native to
nuts.
the Daunt. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Oh, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross all.
Let me actually look, zoom in a little bit, chat, real quick. Okay. I wonder if we have access to our stuff to go underwater and everything yet, or if we
Boss
still
of
have to unlock them.
Chainscrape. He is self-appointed.
I know we don't have our flying
Work
now.
stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Carja Sun Priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it. Ha!
Great.
Bro, is this a clown show right now,
If you
chat?
don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent. Exposed to attack, I might have died. Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really? Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman proclaim the sun.
I can't listen to him speak anymore, Chad. I'm sorry. I can't.
I gotta find Erend. But it might be good to hit Chainscrape first and upgrade my bow.
It just might be. See if we can get back in here, chat. There we go. If I didn't just get myself stuck somewhere. Okay, please be an audio log. Not an audio log. Short scroll parchment, official seal by mandate. Okay. Any outstanding arrangements? Postpone, void again. All of the above pertains to the Ostrom regardless of circumstances, excuses, or so-called binding contracts. Complaints, restitutions. Address Captain Lawin. Sign in the light of the sun. No, okay. That's, I'm pretty sure the order basically saying no one can go in or out. Some valuables cache. Alright, let's go find Erend. We'll get our first campfire as well. What? Okay, hold on. I gotta check. What do we not have the ability to craft? We have chat. We have everything. We have our money. We have. Ooh, we don't have a lot of volatile sludge though. Okay. Let's go to weapons. What do we have equipped right now that I'm using? Sharp shot bow. Tie that binds, which I'm not honestly. Spectre gauntlet. It's a legendary hunter bow. Sharp shot bow. 34, 13, 49. I need one that does damage though, right? So if we have this, right? 152, 97, 112. I need to upgrade this. Chat, I have to upgrade this if I want to be using it as our primary. Even though that 161 plasma is kind of crazy. Let's edit coils. We have no coils in this run. The only coils we'll have attached to weapons are ones that already were. Oh, I should have coiled every weapon. Fuck. We have the Wings of the 10 blast sling. Let's equip this to a slot. What's Skyhammer? I want Skyhammer. It's the ties that bind that I don't care about. Let's equip Wings of the 10 in place of the ties that bind. Currently rocking the Pyre hunting bow, which honestly will probably do for now. I'll have to consider that. We'll eventually be using that. It's going to have an impact, explosive, and whatever the other thing is. Ancestor's Return can be useful for certain machines. The Sky Killer Spike Thrower is honestly a future consideration, because right now, Carja's Bane is not bad, but we're not going to use it. 152 impact, 97 explosive, 212 fire. And this has 2 sets of explosives. I need to upgrade this significantly. I just need to upgrade Skykiller. Honestly, this is Drill Spike, right? If any other spike throwers that are Drill Spike. Your Drill Spike. Your legendary Drill Spike explosive, and then what? Oh, we need to upgrade this. Forget the other one. Let's, because what I'm gonna do now, chat. Oh no, we have all our coils. Okay. Crit chance. Honestly, that's kind of OP. Corroding state should be added to what, chat? Oh, we should also put coils on this. Let's increase draw and charge up speed since you're a blast sling. No, that's a status. I don't like that one for this weapon specifically. Increase range damage for a limited time after successful. Increases damage dealt when using overdraw with a weapon. We always overdraw our blast sling, so Wings of the Ten having that is honestly crazy. We have instantly enter the burning state, okay? We'll increase crit chance. I can increase crit chance by 30%. I'm going to do that. Okay, are any of our other weapons that we're currently using... We may use... You know what, chat? I might honestly use this at some point. In this run, we may have to. Increase impact and explosive damage to enemies in burning state? No. Unaware. Because we're going to be setting traps. They will generally be unaware when they walk into them. Shock state. I don't care about impact damage here. Yes. %15% stealth damage. Again. Okay. I think everything that we need is pretty much, right? We even have echo shelves. We have so many materials. I should have material hunted. We have plenty of sparklers for ammunition for this. So I'm going to be fine for the most part. Let's drop a quick save. We're going to drop a quick and a manual save here, chat. Let's give it a manual. Oh, we still have free fast travel. No shot. Let's grab one of these. Chat, what's today's date? 1/7? Okay, that's the ultra hard save. Do I have access to all the fast travel points? Wouldn't that be crazy, Chad? If I could just fast travel there? Oh my god, that would be nuts. Okay, we're supposed to go find Erend. However, chat.
Shield Wings holding up?
No shot. What? Oh, dude, it's over. And we have chat, and we have the ability to fly right now. Okay. Okay, dude. Okay, dude, since that's what you want to do here. We already literally have our glider as well. That's crazy to me. Why is it coming over here, though?
Now's my chance!
How much ammo did we use? Oh, that's too bad, chat. We can't fly. Well, one thing we can't access right now, seemingly, is the ability to fly. Alright, remember, grab everything. You play this yourself, even in NG+, make sure you grab everything. We do not have enough damage to one-shot from stealth. Even the lightest of machine health is health, so it's just going to be ambushed, like additional ambush damage off rip to make it easier to kill.
I'll find this in my stash later.
I'm gonna scream. Actually gonna scream. I don't want to waste these. I'm honestly... This I don't mind. This I don't mind.
There!
What's the health on the machine? I can't see it. How many does it craft at a time? 6. Gotta use at least one more before crafting. Okay. So we did some machine hunting. Let's, there's either a way in, chat, or a way in. And I have a feeling it has to do with the river over here.
The screenshot I might trade for something good.
Chat, we need it for upgrades, so I have to get it. Collect all green shine from a sunken cavern to complete it. Interesting. Here we go, chat. We got a cluster. Uh-oh. Good thing we can breathe down here forever, chat. I don't remember how to get out of here. Okay, chat. I don't actually remember how to get out of here. That's not good. Because we can't fast travel out. I can't find the roof. Uh-oh. Are we stuck down here? I think it's over there. No, it's not. It is, Chad, it is. Oh, thank God. Thank God, dude. Chat, I can't get to the box. There we go. Uh-oh. Chat, where is this taking us?
I better shake off this wet.
Okay. Oh, we're so far. Let's grab this campfire then. Since we're so far from home base, I'm going to grab that campfire and use it to propel us forward. This place is hella abandoned. And it does not look like it ended up in a good way either. We may have to come here. That's probably what it is. Quick save. Fast travel. Can I actually travel here? Okay, so we do actually have to visit places to fast travel to them, chat. So we'll go here. All right, let's go hit this burrower site. Clap it. Keep going.
It's down!
Okay. So even burrowers are going to be a challenge. Got it. Okay. But I'll have to save our other stuff for harder machines, considering. I don't even think I've looted the boars that we've killed so far, which is not the best case scenario. Sun liquor, grease stain, okay. Okay, so the machines came and killed everyone. Got it. They were waiting for something out here, and they shouldn't have been. We've already got a decent amount of that stuff. Anything near us that we need to grab? There's a bunch of question mark locations that I'd rather have our flying mount to deal with, if we're going to be completely honest. So I think we'll hold off on that. Do we go to Erend immediately?
It's a dead machine. It must be a bristleback. That must be Chainscrape. Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear, too. Ground soaked with acid. Did the bristlebacks do this? Can't override that now. Need to get data from a cauldron, if I can find one.
That's fine. Turn around. Done. Resonator blast with the whatchamacallit is fully charged. I'm gonna go find Aaron first. Or should I get the fast travel point? How far is Aaron from here? Yeah, we're getting that fast travel point, chat.
Outlander approaching. Is that the savior? Wanna come in?
Let me actually check our outfits real quick. Apply look.
Savior?
Yeah, chat. I want to rock this look. Also, before we do them, is that actually the right armor, though? Medicine, potent, potency, low health regen, drop shield cap. Yes, because we do use drop shields. We have 2 second chances either. Where's the drop shield? Chat, where is the drop shield? Can we just not use it yet? There. There. Chat. There.
Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
8 drop shields.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the Forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard.
I love the Oseram chat.
Work stoppage.
They're definitely one of the better
those are just the latest
tribes.
malfunctions. Chainscrape's always
in
been
this
a few
game
tools
universe,
short
for
of
sure.
a kit. And right there's the
Or I
biggest
guess you
tool
could
of
say
all.
factions.
Not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him.
Yeah.
But he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh.
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen,
Petra.
and then
Bro, everyone likes Aloy, bro.
Ah. Of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Oh, Petra. Chat, we're gonna hang out with Petra, okay? We're gonna hang out with Petra. Aloy, come on.
Well, this Olvan guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
No, I don't. My bow is upgraded.
Where'd that Javad go? I have words. So many words for him.
How am I supposed to work with...
Weapon upgrades. Is there anything we can upgrade right this second? Lickety split. The last argument we can, can't we? Oh. You already know, chat. You already know. The last argument, chat. Knockdown power. Let's go. Is there anything else? Not this. Not in this. Is there any... You need too many shards. Here's the quest one. Yeah, but I'm not going to be using that. Like, low-key, just not going to be using that. I don't even think we're going to be using that Shredder Gauntlet. Or either of these. I'm gonna have to sell a few of these, huh? Do we use this? We don't use this. Okay. We have one available pouch upgrade. Hold on. What pouch is it? Spectre Gauntlet Satchel? I never did that before we left. So I'm glad we got to keep those materials, chat, because we now... They craft 10 at a time.
Cool your forge. Till Ulvin blows that whistle, no one's working anymore.
A coil slot has been unlocked for one of your weapons.
You sure?
Yeah. Where is it, chat? It's under weapons. It's this guy, right? Edit coils. What do we want to add to this, chat? Increases tear damage. Sharp shot bow. I want to. I'll remove that from the Vindicator spike thrower. Where's the Vindicator, chat? Even though we're currently using it, simply because, chat, simply because we will add something else to the Vindicator. Impact damage. I mean... Impact damage increase would honestly not be bad for the one we're currently using, so I am going to stick that on there. Alright, let's talk to you.
Shop looks closed.
Yep.
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
Never met a beer I didn't
Okay.
like or couldn't finish.
Let's talk to this person. We cannot. Okay.
Oh, hi! Are you a sight for sore eyes?
Stash, confirm, open your stash.
Oh, hi! Tinkering with one hammer isn't gonna kill you. Hope to catch you soon! Loud? What do you mean I'm big?
Alright, quick quest check, chat. Do we go in there?
3 months.
We saw where she went. Chat, let's go in there.
Almost 4. Last time I was back, he'd already started walking. And I missed
Oh, hello.
Hey, Mildef. Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
True.
Ulvin didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special griddle. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are
Ulvin's people. Let's ask about Ulvin's people.
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And
Not wrong.
If you refuse?
I make meals, not trouble.
About that
The last
food.
customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly.
But
my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can sort...
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big hand. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel until I can have a new one for it. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile. Don't worry, I'll clean it. You'll have no issue finding, assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as you're...
Thanks, Mildef.
So that's...
And don't let anyone push...
If you say so. Ah, hello again.
About that. How did you end up in...
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier.
We're gonna speed run through this a little bit.
Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work, so I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and bears. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back.
Or the ale. Okay.
I should be going.
Right.
Okay.
Already got enough meat and bitter leaf. Just need to grab a metal panel from a scrounger pile.
You know what we need? A proper survey of the valley.
To the claim!
I'll actually leave that up. YouTube, if you want to read through this, this one we're going to read because it's not really important to the story. I'll leave it on screen long enough for you guys to pause so you can check it out.
Over here! I'll take it. Soft? I'm being cooked solid. What? It's like being thrown in a forge out here.
Hello, potions person. You're locked right now. Okay. All this stuff seems to be locked, so let me... Quick look, make sure we're not missing anyone, chat.
Hey, Roy. Change your mind about that brew? Come for that beer after all,
Yeah,
eh?
let's talk to Petra.
Here,
Chat,
sit
we're not
down.
going to do machine strike this round.
Get a pint
in
in her
fact,
hand.
most of the machine
Wasn't
strike stuff I
expecting
might
you to
do
swing by.
offline.
Since when do I do what's
It gives
expected?
me something to do Horizon related.
There's that spark. Fire and spit.
And if I still want to do kind of map completionist / quest
Fire and
completionist,
spit.
there's a lot of stuff that I may do offline, side quest wise. That way I can focus more on main quests for y'all.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table!
So aggro.
Don't listen to me.
So
Nothing a cold
aggro,
brew and
so
knocking some
angry,
heads
chat.
together can't fix eventually.
Let me do something with this real quick. Properties.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back, but realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
Let me see how that looks for y'all real quick. Seems a little dark, huh? Let's see how that looks. Is it dark for y'all a little bit? Yeah, it is.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But I heard talk of some
All right,
vanguards
color
trying to
matches.
take them
Easy.
down.
Chat,
Did
easy
they come
adjustment.
through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Ulvund was none too pleased. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
But how could bristlebacks and the Daunt help Ulvund?
Easy color matching.
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Ulvund has taken to blaming the Karja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids.
Not wrong.
Give them half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Damn Karja slavers.
Let's ask her about
So
Ulvund.
about Ulvund.
Around here, everything's about Ulvund.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
Gotta go.
Well, I have to be going. Thanks for the drink, Petra. I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
Okay.
It'll all right. We are on the same side here, Ulvund. The Bristlebacks
Hello there.
threaten us all.
Can't recall seeing you here before.
What do you want, Ulvund?
Here we go.
Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree.
Interesting.
Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself, Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service.
Oh, here we go.
So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Lol.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place.
True.
Well...
Alright, I'm
let's
actually
get
gonna
to
put
it,
those
hey?
armrests up. I
Off
can't
you
keep
go.
them down.
Not so fast.
Come on. Work stoppage?
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Karja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
True.
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osseram laborers of this land who do all the backbreaking work, while only the Karja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity.
Oh, here we
for
go.
a land
Chat,
worked by
politics,
the people,
politics.
for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
Who appointed you?
If Chainscrape is on Karja land, shouldn't a Karja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osseram folk, of course. You think a Karja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
Not wrong.
So you have no
Chatty's
real
not
authority
wrong.
then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from...
Oh, Lord.
I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
Are you, though?
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents and
barren light
I
shadow.
invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these
Aloy.
honest,
Chat, look at
working
that
class.
face. Aloy's like, right.
You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my.
And where is this?
The burden of leadership. The
Forced me to
Carja
set it
risk
aside.
nothing, while demanding that good Osseram
Gamble with
someone
their
had to
lives out
step up
there.
and say no more.
Where's the whistle?
He's a piece of work.
Town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osseram
Ulvin is
lives.
definitely a piece of
I'm
work.
going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
Okay.
Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Oh, hi!
You keep blurring out, doesn't mean you're off the hook.
There you are!
And the nurse goes.
Let's go talk to the Carja magistrate, chat.
Ignoring me again?
And hello to you.
Ignoring? Who am I ignoring? Bruh.
Fire and spit!
98 meters. Chat, I want to grab all the quests that are here before we keep going.
Huh?
Someone's.
How many more are in here? Just this one,
I
right?
had the best singing voice in all the dogs.
Did you, though?
Hammer of tongs. I hope Corvin and the others are doing better than I am.
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. It won't be the last injury if Ulvin keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of Chainscrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but Ulvin probably threatened to cut off our pay. Or worse.
All right, Corvin.
Corvin?
He's their foreman, and a damn
We'll
good
get
one.
through this. Chat.
The kind that
I'm
knows
glad
how
I
to
got
deal
that.
with management when it gets unreasonable.
What is it called?
But
Campfire up there. We'll need it.
His demands go beyond unreasonable.
Okay.
Corvin's been doing his best to appease him. He even blamed himself for my injury when it was Ulvin who ordered
the extra shifts.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions.
Okay.
But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Ulvin's wrath than die buried in rubble.
True.
How come Ulvin's in charge?
Try telling Ulvin that. He brought in all the backing to get him open. Might as well own them. Fire and spit. You ask him. He owns us as well.
You
Interesting.
mentioned you were injured in
Okay.
a cave-in.
Yeah.
Told y'all, chat. He's a
Couple
piece
days
of
ago.
work.
That's how I
That
hurt
dude
this
is a piece of
blasted
work.
leg. Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, tunnel I was in collapsed. Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvin and the others might not be as lucky if it happens again.
Big facts.
Hit the nail right on the
Chat,
head.
I kind of want to play Monster Hunter World. I'm not going to cap on y'all. I think I'm going to add Monster Hunter
I could
World.
check in on your crew.
I think I'm going to add it to the Let's Play list simply because we haven't played it and I plan on playing its sequel.
If I'm in the area.
And it has a lot of content, so if I'm going to play it, we're going to have to start at some point.
Thank you.
So, you know. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, Chatterino. Okay. Touch of courage. Go to the Scrounger site. Honestly, activate quest. Where's the campfire? Literally in this place. There's also a fighting pit here. I don't know that we're gonna do the melee pits in this. I don't think we need it. Like, I think we have all of the melee skills without doing the stuff. And you know, if not, then we'll do them. How do I travel again? Chat, free fast travel is crazy. Starting off with free fast travel is actually crazy. It's literally straight across the river. I can't see a damn thing.
Could shoot it with fire. Scroungers. Milduff said I could find a metal panel in one of their scrap piles. Exploring cauldrons might teach me how to override these things. I think I have everything I need for Milduff. Good thing, too. I can use a decent meal.
Alright. I gotta be very careful. Huzzar! With my good old Keckfish. Chat, if we ever become a big Twitch channel, they're gonna have to, oh shit, it sees me. I'm gonna use the sharp shot, chat. Yeah, chat, we use the sharp shot. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Got him.
Get a good glide in.
Okay. We got what we needed from there. Ah, we have to go all the way here. Go to the mine. Fuck, dude. We can't, we don't have a mount yet, chat. I don't think. We don't have the override for it, right? Yeah, chat, we don't have the override for it. Where's the other one? I don't even see the other one, chat. Hello?
This must be the mine Arnav told me about. It looks like the miners are in trouble.
How many of the sharp-shot bow does it craft at a time? 5.
Everyone got out, right? No?
Got him, chat.
Keep calm.
Got him, chat. Got him. Sheesh. Got him. Got him. Chat. Clear. Clear! That was worth. I honestly, in my opinion, that was worth, chat. We didn't really take too much damage. Now, there is a campfire, chat, shelter, etc., etc. There's a burrower site up there. There's some right there. Yeah. Shelter's right here. I think that's where the campfire is. Okay. We'll check the workbench. There's supposedly 7 weapon upgrades, chat. I don't believe that for a second. Not for stuff that we are actively using, right? You see all the stuff that we're using? That's what we need available upgrades for. I don't care. I don't really care that much about anything else that's not what we need. We don't really wear this. I don't want to waste Thunderjaw parts on that. Trap crafting. Okay. I don't actually know where the other one is.
If I find...
My controller is vibrating so hard.
Ah!
Worth. Actually, fully worth, chat. Fully worth. Cleaning up the machine world, chat. One machine at a time. Oopsies. Come on. This controller is not in good shape, chat. I need more volatile sludge, and I don't remember where to get it. I'll buy it at shops in the interim if I have to. We should still have a bunch in our stash, too, I think. Yeah, we've still got a bunch, but I need to definitely start finding machines who have more volatile sludge, because we're going to need it, period. We just are.
That looks like the foreman Arnif mentioned. I should check in with him.
I knew we were blasting too fast.
Oh, I hear angry people, chat.
Floods, burrowers, cave-ins, entire mine's a widowmaker.
Has anyone seen Thoradin and Luca?
You good? We have a fast travel point up here, so we don't have to finish this right this second, because I want to push story.
Thank you, Corvin. Arnif sent me. I'm...
Not now.
Easy. What happened?
explosion in the mine. The water flooded the whole place. Some of my guys are still... They're still down there. I can't stop.
You've done enough. I need to know exactly what happened.
We used controlled blast to open up new veins in the mountain.
Okay.
One of them must have gone wrong. I can't... I have to go.
Are you hurt?
I'll live. The others. Please.
How many
are there down there?
Corvand, how many?
Two. Two, I think. Two more.
I'll do what I can.
Good kill. Okay. This is way up on the cliff, chat. I'm going to fast travel back. And we are going to... So right now we've got a dash recover, deliver to the supplies. We've got this, find the missing miners, talk to the Carja magistrate. Should we just take care of it, chat? We're just gonna take care of this while we're out here. We're actually not. I lied. No, we will get to that, just not right this second. Let's deliver the supplies. We need to take care of the bristlebacks, and then we need to handle to the brink. Bristlebacks won't be as hard as they look. Honestly, we're actually doing a lot of damage considering the difficulty. Now that we're using the correct bow, by the way. Jesus, dude. Talk about cooked. And with the feet free fast travel unlocked, it hits different, chat. It hits different early game than it does late game. I'm 100, by the way. I am definitely going to probably play that Machine Strike offline.
I happen to receive another visit from Olvin himself.
Once I've had a chance to go to the market, get something to make for lunch and dinner.
I stood my ground. And dare I say it, I even got my own back. Yes, I did.
I'm listening.
When I made his meal, I used 3 pinches of salt. Instead of 2.
Each journey begins with a single step, I guess. I think I have everything you asked for.
Then just as you have inspired me, let us see if I can return the favor. Time to cook.
Bro, cook me a fire meal. Cook me the type of meal I would cook myself. Do it.
Wow. Mildef, that was inspired.
Next time you want the best provisions, you know where to find me. And your next order of any dish will be on the house.
Thanks. And don't forget to stand up for yourself.
Funny you should say that. As it happens, I'm already cooking up my next portion of resistance. Hope to see you again.
W. W.
What's it take to get a drink?
We got 3 skill points. Hammer Wolfie. Gifted. Wait. It's Burthead. Ooh, okay. Burthead is gifting us up to Hammer Wolfie. Hell yeah. Appreciate you, Burthead. Let's chat. Let's go ahead. We're one by one going to finish unlocking everything in the tree that we haven't so far, which is not a lot. It really is not a lot. I think we have 1, 2, 3. So what? 6, and then So 16 total points I think we need to max out the tree. Something like that. Food provides temporary buffs. Only one food effect can be active at a time. Heard.
Might be a good...
Okay, next up quest-wise. Hey, Burrhead. Don't mention that. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you coming and hanging out with us tonight. Talk to Carja Magistrate. Find the missing miners. So we're not doing miners, but we do need to talk to the magistrate who should be here.
Before I head back out. And see what else Mildef's cooking out.
Savior, over here.
Yeah, let's talk to the magistrate. How are you doing? How's your Sunday going? Are you having a good weekend so far?
My condolences that you had to endure Ulvund's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Carja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
True.
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is Barren Light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
Fair. Took yesterday and taking off today because I'm sick. Well, make sure you take care of yourself. You know, I don't know if you're like super sick. Obviously, make sure you're seeing a doctor, getting that checked out, getting medicine and stuff like that. But if you're sick and it's like manageable sick, like chicken noodle soup level, make sure you get some honey and lemon warmed up, mixed together. Enjoy some of that. Make sure it's local hemmen.
How did you get
local honey and lemon?
I asked for the posting.
That stuff can really help with your immunity. It's local honey that you need,
the
not
entire
just,
valley on behalf of the
any
Sun
old
King.
honey.
It
But
was
appreciate you
an
hanging out
honor.
with us
Is
while you're
an
not feeling
honor,
well, and totally
Your
understand
job
if you
would
have
be
to
a
lurk
lot
us up because
easier
you're trying to
without
rest.
Someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time.
Ulvund's not going anywhere.
Yeah, Ulvund is
He's
not
been
going
around
anywhere,
longer
chat.
than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. Now, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
God, I wonder if he knows he doesn't have to, right? Concession
what is this
decree.
concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to
Why?
designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No.
True.
Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Carja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
Well, chat, we're gonna ruin his day. Blaming the Carja.
How does blaming the Carja for the bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and
We've put up
bad.
We've put off ads for as long as we can. Twitch is going to be running an ad in about 45 seconds. It'll be about a minute-long ad. We're not doing a main quest right now, and we will not be doing main quest stuff during the
Claiming
duration
that
of
the
the ad.
Carja loosed the bristlebacks
So
in order to
non-subs in
intimidate
about another
Oseram
35
laborers
seconds. We'll see
into
you guys
obedience.
when you get back.
Well, let's just say
Damn you,
no
Twitch.
one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King.
Not
and
wrong.
With the bristlebacks bringing work in
Not
the valley
wrong,
to a
chat.
halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
You
First
said
sighting.
the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Carja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Okay.
Correct me if
Father
I'm wrong,
willing.
but weren't
you hoping to meet
We actually have a plus 200 health food buff right now, which is crazy if you ask me.
Sorry, Red. We're closed.
Everyone's closed. Okay. That takes us there. Okay. Hold on, chat. So that's the Bristlebacks. Where does To the Brink take us? It doesn't take us nearly as far. I think... Let me look at something. Okay, so that's where we're going to end up going eventually. That's Barren Light. I could ride to Barren Light, check at the... Ooh. That actually might be a smart play. Ride to Barren Light, fast travel back. Nah. Chat, nah. We'll go, oh, we have to run there, and then Charger side, I think we can override, because we would have already had that from the first game. Okay. I think that's gonna work out, chat. I think that's gonna work out well. Anyways, if you're watching on Twitch, please stick around. Again, we are not going anywhere. We are going to take a break while I stretch my legs. Quick, leg stretching break, bio break, etc. I'll be right back. If you're watching in the future on YouTube, this is going to be the end of part 2 for you. If you have made it this far, please consider subscribing to our channel and drop a like on our video. We will be continuing our Let's Play of Horizon Forbidden West on Ultra Hard difficulty in New Game Plus in a few minutes for those of you on Twitch. But for those of you on YouTube, you will see your next episode tomorrow. Twitch Frogs, I will be right back.